So I ran out of room on the Catamaran Hotel, and you can see why, because we're right on the beach itself. You've got a lot of rentals, you've got great restaurants, you've got a fantastic pool area. It's right on the corner of Pacific Beach Drive and Mission Boulevard, so technically speaking it's Mission Beach because it's that's on the south end of Pacific Beach Drive, but being that it's on the bay side, you probably would also be able to say that it's Mission Bay / Mission Beach. And in addition to having great restaurants, places to eat, you've got the Bahia Bell. I'm actually standing on the dock right now, but that's a paddle boat that'll go out around the bay. And in the wintertime right now, it's January, so I would tell you that it's Thursday through Sunday, but in the summertime, the Bahia Bell is going to go out every single night. And you've got cabana-style rooms that are right here, right on the beach, which a lot of people absolutely love, and I can see why, because you walk right out front, you're right on the beach. And it's February right now, February 2009, so normally speaking, when you come out here, you'll see cabanas lined all the way up. You can come out here, throw out your towel, and you really don't have to do much of anything. The other thing about this hotel, which is unique, it's probably one of the only beach hotels where you're going to find a decent amount of convention space. So if I pan over here and go over to this side, you've got convention space. If you're a meeting planner, you're looking for a place, or if you've got a group of people and you need some meeting space, this is a great hotel to do that at. There's actually a group that's here right now, and you can see what they've been able to do is they can set up a private lunch for them right there on the lawn. I've stayed at this hotel many times, and usually when I stay at the hotel, what I try to do is I try to book a hotel room as high up on the tower as possible. If you've followed any of my videos, you know that I like to shoot a lot of video and take pictures. So I found that the views over here, I'm just going to pan around so you can see it, but you're right on Mission Bay. It is definitely, a real oasis. It's just an absolutely gorgeous place, and this is the kind of stuff that you love to see, is families and kids having a good time, hanging out at the beach. Now we're on the bay, but Mission Beach and Pacific Beach, where you're going to be on the ocean, is less than a block away. It's literally right across the street, and that's what makes Mission Beach and Pacific Beach such an amazing place to come visit, because unlike any other section of Southern California, Venice Beach, Santa Monica, all those places, they're gorgeous. I absolutely love them. But when you leave the beach, you're going into the concrete jungle, meaning once you walk off the beach, you're going to see nothing more but streets and buildings. But when you go to Mission Beach, you walk across the street, and now bang, you're right on Mission Bay. And this is Mission Beach here that's going to go along, and it's only about a block wide, so you got a block over there, it's a peninsula, and you have Mission Bay that goes down this way about 3 miles, and you've got the Pacific Ocean that goes down about 3 miles, and then when it gets to the end of Mission Beach, you've got an inlet that's been built there that separates Mission Beach from Pacific Beach, and that's basically where they allow access for boats to come in and out of Mission Bay, where you have a lot of docking and a lot of boats that like to be able to come to the Mission Bay area. But the boardwalk area here on Mission Bay is really nice. You can see there's people out here biking and cruising around, and if it's summertime and you got kids, I'll be honest with you, the boardwalk, and especially if they're young kids, the boardwalk can be a little bit scary because there's so many people on it. But it's so nice because you can do all the same things right here on Mission Bay, and it's much calmer. There's a lot less people, and it's just a much easier drive as far as biking and doing rollerblading, that kind of thing. Although it's up to you as far as whatever it is you want to do. But there's a real big difference between the beach side and the bay side. And I was talking about the hotel room rates. Now you've got all these rentals out here. You've got kayaks, and you can see Hobie and paddle boats. There's a little bit of everything. But depending on the time of the year that you're out here, you're going to be able to get hotel rooms from probably about $129, and then on the high end, maybe depending on cabana where you're going to stay, maybe around up towards the $300 mark. Recently, the hotel's been offering a lot of discounts and incentives, saying if you stay at the hotel, you get 20% off your dinners at the restaurant, discounts on the rentals, and the Bahia and the Catamaran are also both owned, like I said on the other video, they're both owned by the Evans family, and they've owned these hotels for over 25-30 years. But because we book them with the hotel and vacation, or excuse me, the hotel, the attraction tickets, you can get discounted tickets to SeaWorld, discounted tickets to the zoo, and actually save a lot of money, even though it's a really nice hotel. being that it's February 2009, a lot of these hotels are lowering their rates to increase the occupancy. They'd rather, you know, see the place full and drop the rate $50 a night than, you know, maybe get 70 or 80% occupancy and still having rooms available. And I'd kind of pointed this out before, but you've got these cabana style rooms. There's about 3 or 4 different types of rooms depending on where you're at, what part of the property. So when you call them, you might say, hey, you know what, that looks like a good place to stay right there. Or, you know, you might kind of do what I do, which is say, oh, you know what, that tower looks kind of good, maybe we'll go up there. But you can check on the rooms. You can go online. Now you can go to missionbeachonline.com. You can go to pacificbeachonline.com. And you can also go to socalbeachmag.net, which is our SoCal Beaches magazine website. And if you're watching this video off the Coastal TV Network, you can go to the Coastal TV Network website, which is www.coastaltvnetwork.com. And off of that website, you can also book rooms or get more information, find out availability, get the pricing of all the different rooms. And in addition to that, if you'd rather just call and talk to a reservation expert, we have a toll-free reservation center here in San Diego that'll be able to give you updated information on pricing. That number is 1-800-679-7707. Again, that number is 1-800-679-7707. But I'd said on the other video, I live less than a mile away from here, or maybe just over a mile from here. And when I like to get away and not really have to do much driving, I come and stay at this hotel, and you can stay here for days at a time and not leave the property. You've got a fantastic pool, you've got the bay right here, you've got great restaurants around the property, and they have such a tropical landscape with the parrots and the ducks and the birds and, you know, all the waterfalls. It's really a spectacular place to come stay. So if you're looking for a great hotel in the Mission Beach, Pacific Beach area, and you know, if it's summertime and you're looking to book in May, June, July, I'm probably, you know, you're probably going to be pushing about $250 to $300 a night. But if you can figure that into the budget, it's well worth it. And if you say, hey, you know what, maybe we can stay at that property and get a room that's a little bit less expensive. There are other spots within the hotel where they do have rooms where you might be able to get the pricing down around the $200 mark, or maybe $169. It's February right now, 2009, so you know, right now you might even be able to get a room here for $129, $139. But again, to double check on that and to get the updated rates and information, go to our websites, Mission Beach Online, Pacific Beach Online, and or call our toll-free number 1-800-679-7707. And again, if you're watching this on the Coastal TV Network website, go to the Coastal TV Network website. And again, they're going to have discounted rates for you. We all work through the San Diego Convention and Visitors Bureau through ARES reservations, and they ensure that all the local vendors like us that are helping to promote local San Diego businesses get rates that are as low, if not lower, than anywhere you're going to find them online. So, you know, I can tell you that when you go there that you're going to get good customer service and you're going to get a great rate on this hotel.